It's very difficult, and it's a question that I get asked quite a lot actually as well. What about when there's just conflict in the home? Like you've got your worry tree outside. You've got your worry hook. Everything's outside is worrying. But what about if there's some people argue? It's natural. How can people kind of like control their emotions more at home and just get the best out of their personal lives?
Well, the secret again is awareness, and people react.
Mm.
And if you, instead of reacting, you respond. But one of the things that people really need to focus on is, why did I pick this partner as a long-term relationship? Focus on why you did that, and ask yourself, have I been serving them? So, Chris, can I ask you a question? In your opinion and in people's opinions, do you think relationships are 50-50?
I think both parties certainly need to contribute to the relationship. Whether that's 50-50 or not, I don't know. Me personally, I like to kind of try to aim to contribute 100% all the time, and don't expect anything back. But
yeah, they're 100. And that's what happens when they first date. It's 100. Whatever your partner does was great. You're looking after them, you're serving them. And then, you get deeper into the relationship, you get engaged, you get married, and you think, well, I don't have to do that anymore. So then it becomes, 80-80 or 70-70, 60-60, and then 40-20 and 30-20, and all sorts of things happen. So if you make your partner your number one priority, they will never leave you. So all you have to do, and these are little baby steps that you can take, so I want it to be practical, is do something for your partner that will make them feel nice. And remember, men want respect and women want love. So if you, for a man, if you just say to a man, thank you, I'm proud of you, well done, good job, I respect you, I honor you, thank you for being in my life. Small things like that. And for women, words of affirmation, I love you, you're amazing, you're so beautiful, thank you for being in my life, you changed my life, thank you for these beautiful kids and looking after me and nurturing me. A small shift creates a big shift over time. So it takes two to argue. So I have a technique that you will never ever fight with a partner again. Amazing. My wife and I used to fight all the time. And, I was thinking, I really don't want to do this. This isn't comfortable, because when you're fighting, you can't love the other person as much as you want to. And then you tend to say things that, you can't always take back. So my wife and I developed this technique. We use one word. Whenever either of us use that word, we have to completely stop the fight. Our word is ceasefire. So whenever she uses it or I use it, we have to stop, no matter what. At the beginning, it's a little bit awkward. So you still want to go, but if the other person's not engaging, there's no way to go. Now we don't have to even use it, because we know the other person can use it at any time. So what's the point? It's really very powerful. And ceasefire means something to us, but it could be anything that means something to you or your partner or the family.
Well, so you just literally, if you're getting into an argument, or if someone at home, they're getting into an argument about anything, and it's making you feel uncomfortable, or you just can't see a way out of the argument, or someone's getting upset, you just say ceasefire or whatever you want, can be any word, and then you both agree just to move on.
But you have to agree beforehand.
Yeah.
In advance, say, look, if you use this word or I use this word, we have to agree. And, it has to be a solemn agreement. At the beginning, again, it's a little bit awkward because you're not used to it. But it's a matter of putting systems in place. Once you have systems in place, then you know exactly what you have to do. But in the heat of the moment, when you're upset, when you're frustrated, when you're reacting, one thing leads to another, and then someone says something, then a whole load of triggers are triggered off. So this way, it's such a powerful exercise. This one thing was immensely helpful to our relationship.
It sounds like a lot of the things that we're talking about, and a lot of the ways that people can improve their lives personally, professionally, everything. It sounds like a lot of it is simple.
It's simple, but it's not simple because you have to take action.
Yeah.
You see, people think knowledge is power, but it's not. I know how to lose weight, but I don't do it. See, knowledge is not power unless you take action. And a lot of it is around putting systems in place so that once you have a system in place, you have certainty on the process. When there's uncertainty and this emotion, everything piles up and it creates confusion and uncertainty. So if you put systems in place, life gets so much easier.
I love that. Knowledge is power, but it's nothing without action. Basic. That's genius. Not heard that before.
Yeah, really, because I know what to do, but I don't always do it. And we're humans. That's what we do. And just being aware of that, you think, oh my goodness. Then you have to ask yourself, what am I committed to? And it's about quality questions. You know, what is my identity? What am I committed to? Am I committed to having a relationship with this woman? Yes. Am I committed to this mother of my kids? Yes. Then, okay, if I'm committed to that, what do I need to do? You need to show up differently. You need to speak to her with more love. You need to not react. Oh, okay, I get it. So it gives you clarity. And that's what people are missing is clarity.